sometimes you just gotta jump on out there, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not perfect, yeah, but I'm far from basic. Watch I shoot my shot. I don't care if I make it, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta try to take a leap of faith, yeah. You might surprise yourself, or you might fall flat on your face, but it's okay, baby. Learn your lessons, earn your blessings, baby. Take your place. I stay some space, get some pace. Let's see what all this love creates. No, I don't mind if you color outside of the lines. It's the flaws that make us divine. One of a kind, in this energy that we share, make me feel like I can fly, baby. I can fly. I love the way you feel. It's unreal, and baby, you're one in a million, and I will love you forever. You make me wanna cry, cause I feel so alive. But these are happy tears that I let flow with pride. It's hard to keep them inside, especially when you see the beauty. But if I get the call, you know I'm gon' ride, cause baby, it's my duty to hold it down for those who hold me down. But you lift me up when I need it most. So here's a toast from coast to coast to all my folks who always do the most. You always keep it 100, 365, and nowadays that's hard to find. One of a kind in this energy that we share, make me feel like we can fly, baby, we can fly. I love the way you feel. It's unreal.
Nice, I see Brim on the Facebook one.
Your time with me won't be wasted. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. I'm not perfect, but I'm far from basic. Your time with me won't be wasted. I love the way you feel. Everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Reckless Talk with the Reckless Talk podcast. Man, we have an exclusive interview for you guys today. Man, I'm kicking it with 2XL. How y'all guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing real good. Man, we got a packed house. We got a bunch of people in the comments. We definitely going to interact with everybody. We got Brim said notify, Slim with a little, I don't know, some type of emoji. We got Sarah in the comments too. Man, how's everybody going? Let's start with where everybody from. Let's start with that.
I'm in Connecticut. Go ahead.
Not all at one time, guys.
I grew up in the South Jersey, Philly area, live in Connecticut now.
Okay, what about you, Husky?
I'm from Wales in the UK.
UK, okay, that's what's up. All right, we international over here. I like it. I like it. Awesome. Man, let's talk about it, man. 2XL, 2LX. What is it? What is it about? And what's y'all movement about? Anyone can
go ahead.
We started as community-based org, a place for gamers to come to, or anybody in general, to hang out, have a place to feel safe, and just community, family feeling was the biggest thing for us. So.
Okay, that's awesome. Before we continue, man, I just want to give a shout out, man, to everyone watching. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and YouTube Music, I appreciate you guys. If you're on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. There's gonna be a little bell down there. Notifications, hit that notification for me. Everybody watching on Facebook, I appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate and love all the support. And any shout outs you guys want to give?
Just our whole entire community that's joining and watching, and I know Breaking and Fallen and Husky all have their own communities as well, and I know some of them are tuning in. So
awesome.
So you mentioned that a safe place for gamers to game. Let's elaborate on that. Is there a lot of bullying going on with online gaming?
There's definitely a lot of toxicity within online gaming, not just in the competitive scene, but in general. And we found, I mean, as my experience anyway, that a lot of gamers deal with feeling excluded from a lot of things. So we're trying to be an all-inclusive place where people can just come hang out and feel welcomed and allowed to be here.
I like it. That's one I can't stand bullies. I cannot, whether it's online or in person. So I definitely love what you guys got going. I'm definitely down for it. Have you guys always been into gaming, or was this a hobby and you may turn it into a business? How did that come about? Let's get with you, Husky. Let me hit you.
I personally grew up gaming through, the old, started back in probably like Crazy Taxi, Crash Bandicoot, all the Sonic games and stuff like that. Through all my childhood, I basically gamed for the most part. I was more of a quiet kid and just gamed and gamed and gamed. So for me, it's always been like rooted in me to game. So when it comes to like 2LifeX is kind of what I want to build, seeing so much toxicity growing up in, a lot of games that I play more competitive style, at least. It was nice to find somewhere to more so not have to deal with that and just kind of just have a good time and just enjoy ourselves.
Okay. What about you, Fallen?
Yeah, I've pretty much been gaming since I was a little kid. First game I ever played, Mario on the NES. Grew up, got my first console when I was like 10. Played Final Fantasy VII, and that developed my entire love for gaming entirely, and you couldn't pry me away from it. Started streaming about almost 3 years ago now, and it led us here.
That's cool. That's awesome. We got Jamel A. Lewis in the podcast. He said, "What's going on, everybody on the panel?" He's actually another gamer. Also, he games on Twitch.
Nice. It's always good to meet new gamers. So
yeah, definitely is. I watch him. I'm not a gamer myself, but I do support my people. I watch him. He's funny. He's funny as can be. He plays Grand Theft Auto or basketball games and stuff. He's pretty funny himself. How did y'all find each other, and how did the organization start?
Husky and Fallen are both streamers, as am I. And I think there's a lot of networking in the community. So I've known Husky now for almost 3 years and Fallen for probably like 2.5. And it's all from them streaming and finding their streams. So, and then Sarah, we met through the community as well. We picked her up along the way. Just recently. I don't know. It's probably been, 6 months, 7 months now, I think, since I met Sarah.
So none of you guys know each other like in person or like known each other for years. So that's amazing how you guys can put that and trust in each other and start this business. You know what I mean? That's very awesome. I like that. For real, it's hard to trust anybody these days. You know what I mean? So to be able to trust someone you met online, gaming and stuff, and build a relationship like that's pretty awesome. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Tell us what 2XL is and what does the organization stand for?
Hit it, Sarah.
Okay.
You got this.
So 2LifeX is 2 life times infinity. We like to use the slogan infinite possibilities just because we like to have a place for everyone. It doesn't matter the game, it doesn't matter the type of person you are. We want to build a safe place for gamers and streamers alike and their viewers and just a whole entire community. And we're really big on supporting mental health and other illness as well, because like tomorrow we have our charity tournament, so we do a lot of just making sure that everyone is good, and we're checking up on people and checking up on each other. I know me and Brandy and Fallen and Husky all message each other every day, and we always are like, oh, okay, we have to reach out to everyone as well. I mean, it's just like one big family. And I mean, just our mission behind 2LifeX is just just build that, just keep building a bigger and better community of gamers and everyone alike, and just support each other and build each other up and make it to the top together. we're not competing with each other, even though we're all streamers and stuff like that. We're just all together at the same time.
I like it. I like it. So you mentioned your charity tournament tomorrow. Let's touch on that a little bit. What's that about? What charity? What is the charity? Like, who are you guys hosting it, or is it for a certain charity?
It's September Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. So we are doing it for a charity called Hope for the Day. Their slogan is "It's okay to not be okay." So they have a lot of different divisions, whether it's towards kids, military. They have a project Code Red. They do a lot of different branches with education. So everything goes through a Tiltify link straight to them for the charity. So we do host the event with another Facebook streamer, Mayonnaise Man, who's bringing his community in as well. So we can all raise money together.
I like it. I like it. Yes, man, this is amazing. Like what you guys do. Like, so I used to play games growing up. You know, I was big into like Super Mario Brothers, like Donkey Kong games like that. I never got serious into it growing up, but once me and Sarah connected and I started doing my research, like this is like a real big thing. Like I had no clue. Like this is an actual thing, and it's crazy. It's just I'm in awe right now. Like I really am. Like and to be able to sit here and help you guys promote what you guys got going on is definitely an honor. It really is. It really is. I what you guys stand for, I'm down with the cause. I really am. So in my research, I saw that esports, was it going to be like Olympic sport or something now, or like, how is that working?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring it into the Olympics. With more of the like, I guess they call them tier 1 games, the bigger games now. I'm assuming more Call of Duty shooters, FPS, stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't researched too much into how that's gonna work.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause I did a little bit of research. And like I said, just from us being gamers as kids, you know what I mean? And then now it's going to be an Olympic sport. If we have any gamers in the comments, I see you're in here, Chris. If y'all know about this, let's get some insight on that. But regardless, like just the fact that it's going in that direction is pretty amazing. You know what I mean? And it says something. It says something. Man, let me ask y'all a question real quick. Favorite game when y'all was growing up? What's y'all all-time favorite game? Go ahead, Fallon. We're gonna start with you.
Final Fantasy VII, always and forever.
Oh, favorite game growing. Oh gosh, I didn't play a lot of games, honestly, prior to getting into like Division and first-person shooter games. So it was always first-person shooter games.
First-person shooter games. What about you, Husky?
Growing up, probably Uncharted of the PS gamers. So Uncharted was kind of stuff back then.
Okay. And
I was a toxic Call of Duty player, not gonna lie. I was one of those. But I moved into playing World of Warcraft, so that was my biggest game I played the longest.
All right, awesome. We got Michelle in the comments. Husband's Grand Theft Auto. Robert, we got Robert in the comments. He said these are my peeps. Chris said FF7. Jamel said Final Fantasy was fire. GoldenEye, GTA, Uncharted. We got a bunch of games. Also big on Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty, lobbies. Yes, wow. So yeah, everyone, that's what's up. I think I would say my favorite one was probably Donkey Kong. I'm simple. What is your organization up to now?
Honestly, we have a lot happening right now as we are improving on a lot of things and also working on transitioning into kind of a new era for the organization. But besides that, like I said, we have our charity tournament tomorrow, and we're constantly hosting community events inside of our Discord. So we have game nights, whether it's, Fall Guys, Among Us. We have a bunch of people that play a lot of different games. We've done Cards Against Humanity, trivia stuff.
Oh, it is. I want to be a part of this.
Come hang out with us. And then recently, Fallen just hosted our last movie night. So we do host movie nights for all of us just to come in and, just chill, be able to relax together and take away the stress of the week. And
it's all virtual.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Like, yo, I'm about to be a gamer. Oh my goodness. I don't even have a system, and I'm about to buy one. That's awesome. Man, that's very awesome. Especially the Cards of Humanity part. That's what sold me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a lot of fun.
I think I played for my first time. The last week, I think. Cards Against Humanity. Never played it. I don't think I've laughed so much in a long time.
All right, I'm glad this conversation is happening. I love Cards Against Humanity. For anybody that don't know what Cards Against Humanity is, anybody watching, get it. You need it. It's raunchy. Yep. I recommend playing with your grandmother. Husky, with it being your first time last week, how was it, man? It's
honestly, even though gaming is fun every day, I think you can game, and I usually competitively game, so a lot of it is sometimes stressful, sometimes, a bit crazy. And you kind of like, it's almost like a roller coaster for you, up and down. You're feeling the highs and the lows, right? But getting into the Discord and just having fun and being able to just have all these inside jokes and these little dark humor moments, some crazy moments. It was just, I've never experienced it like that before. And a lot of people, I think, would enjoy that, but haven't even tried it.
Okay, I like it. All right, so Michelle asks, what's a Discord link? Because I don't know what that is either. So for everyone else that don't know, can someone elaborate on that?
Actually, one of our content creators just dropped the link in the chat. So the Discord, it's just like a text and voice channel. So you can type, you can hop in a voice channel together, kind of just like how we're doing right now. You can turn your camera on. You don't have to if you don't feel like it. And that's usually how we all hang out and game together and stream together.
Yeah, we have a lot of information in there. Any events are posted in there. We have the whole mental health section, so people can post if they're having a bad day or going through a rough patch, and because sometimes it's easier to type things out than it is to talk to others, so it gives them a space to do it.
That is very true. We're definitely gonna touch on the mental health. But before we do that, Fallen has an admirer. Grady says, the Fallen dude is cute as fuck.
Hi, Marv.
That is one of our Rocket League coaches.
Oh man! And then Jamel said he's kind of mental. Well, then you need to be here, Jamel. So how do you guys touch on and how do you guys promote the mental health awareness?
So we actually do have a part in our Discord where we do have a mental health section where if anybody is having a bad day or a bad week, or even just a bad hour, they come in and they just, as much detail as they want to give, they just leave us a message. And as a community, we all have the opportunity to reply and be able to show that person support and ask, past this, is there anything that we can do for them to help them and invite them to game with us? And again, just kind of like you would do for your best friend. So
man, I love that, and I would definitely love to promote that. So when we get off here, someone please send me the link to that or however that works. I definitely would love to promote that. Man, you have an admirer too, Husky. Robert said Husky looks like a daddy.
It would be Ducky.
Right?
Yo, you guys are wild. I love it. Michelle said, "Wow, I just talking about getting in the video game group. Look at that, Michelle. That's awesome, man.
We're here. We did something called the 2LX Olympics when we first started the org, which had a huge mental health section too, which was pretty awesome, where you can earn points for. We had houses like Harry Potter style. And we did a mental health part, was taking a picture outside, doing exercise, kind of different things besides gaming as well. So just different ways to have fun and get fresh air.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm down with all that. I don't know about the whole running or working out part. I'm too fat for that. I'm down for everything else. Grady said, ask them about Cold Mustard. They'll definitely want to talk about it. So who wants to talk about Cold Mustard?
We don't want to talk about mustard.
No.
We can just leave it on the note that I'm never ever having mustard ever again.
That's a Fallen exclusive stream.
Hold on. You can't. This stream is 100% uncensored. Husky, you can't say you'll never have mustard again without and you don't elaborate on that. Now you gotta tell us.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that one.
Okay, we'll leave that alone. So, do you guys hold any events or tournaments to raise for mental health awareness?
Well, as we mentioned, we've got the charity tournament coming up. It's actually signups ended today, and the charity tournament is tomorrow.
And that one's for mental health awareness.
Yes, it's for suicide prevention, which is like, a huge thing in the gaming community, especially like gaming community is majorly dominated by males, and males have that stigma that hangs on of not being able to talk about your feelings or having to be the tough guy and stuff like that. And we try to break that down.
Okay, I like it. I know there's a lot of little badass kids that be gaming too because of people out. A bunch of little bad kids.
Yep.
So where would you guys say, talking about them little bad kids, where would you guys say, like, skill level wise, compared to where we were kids, with these little kids now? Like, these little kids are amazing. I just see them on YouTube or just, making crazy money playing games. Like, what do y'all think about that? Just the times has changed, huh?
Yeah,
I personally
100%.
love it. I love the fact that kids are getting more and more skilled. I love the fact that they're earning money doing it and showing that, from our generation, our parents told us you're never going to get anywhere with video games. Put it down, go outside and do something.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's actually an opportunity to do something with your life with video games, and like it's just becoming more and more of a thing. And I really love it. Don't get me wrong. I want people to still be able to get outside and not be stuck to your phone all the time, stuff like that. But the opportunity is still there. Something we didn't really have as kids ourselves.
Yeah. Definitely. Grady said, "Love y'all." Robert said, "These kids blow us out the water." Kevin said, "Is there mustard in here?" Here we go to the mustard thing again. Lil Red said, "Let's go."
Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting. I think all of us in here being older than most of the kids who are now gaming, and like, I think if you're under 20, I think most of the kids under 20 are now probably the best players in the world, which is very, like, I can be pretty salty at that, but it's definitely interesting seeing some 16-year-olds making 6 figures, 7 figures every month, even sometimes, which is, it kind of just like falling into, it kind of just proves the whole, you're never going to make money playing that. What are you doing playing this? Or why are you showing people video games? And even for me being, I think, the youngest one in here, maybe like I grew up with that, and even my parents at some point were like, I don't know if that's the right choice for you to not go to college and do this instead. But it's nice to prove that wrong, I think, in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I hear that. We talked about your favorite games when y'all were growing up, or as kids. Let's talk about what do y'all mainly play now, especially in tournaments. With the tournament being tomorrow, what game are y'all gonna play, and what games do y'all usually play on a regular?
Rocket League. Rocket League is the major part of our community for tournament wise, and being able to host events and things like that. Gaming nights, we do a lot of others. So like Sarah said, Fall Guys, Among Us, different things like that. But when it comes down to like the competitive side, Rocket League is kind of the biggest one we have right now. So basically soccer with a car.
Soccer with a what?
With a car.
Soccer with a car. All right, see, you guys, this sounds amazing. Okay, I got things in my head right now. All right. That's a new twist. What do y'all play in your spare time when it's not in like a tournament or anything?
Minecraft. We have our own server for.
I don't know about you, but it's definitely not Minecraft for me. I've been playing a lot of Starfield, honestly, and just taking a nice getaway from Rocket League because the game can become infuriating very fast.
Yeah, I think I'm the same with Sarah. I think because I stream Rocket League every day and play it a lot in my spare time. It's nice to have a break from it, like Fallen said, and just play something else. So usually we'll run some Minecraft or just hang out instead.
All right.
Yeah, I've been in the Minecraft server. Sometimes I'll rage with some Apex and rage at a different game, but if I'm not playing Rocket League, I'm usually not at my PC, or I'm just kind of away from games.
Oh, okay. All right. Grady said, car soccer built differently. Honestly, he said that's where he met all of you guys. Logan said RL is super easy going, never toxic. What the fuck they're talking about? I don't know who that is.
You shut your mouth, Log.
Oh, Robert said, here's my donation for the suicide awareness. Love the guys. Back to the fam. Stay quacking, folks. Appreciate that, brother. Michelle said I would love to see the panels avatars they use. I'm glad you just said that, Michelle, because I was gonna touch on that. My kids are gamers. What are these skins you guys buy? Because my son asked me for $20 for a skin, and he told me it's an outfit for his character.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk on skins.
That's exactly what it is. It's just cosmetics for your character to look different.
So are you guys into them? Do y'all buy them? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I just bought one for my daughter for Minecraft, and her character is a vampire, so and she's 6, so
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with Rocket League is you buy them and you can trade them with other people and like trade up and get better stuff, or even, I think maybe if your kids are into the shooter games, like they're just paying to look better in a game for some reason, and like I think when you get into the game so deep, I think there's just that urge to buy something because it's there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And nobody wants to look like a noob.
Yeah.
It's what is it? I don't know, something bucks. I don't know my kids age. That's all they want now. Like they want
V-Bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortnite or something, right?
Yep, Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite.
So it's a thing. Okay. That's all they want now. Man, there's literally millions of people, most of them kids who identify as gamers. What do you say to the ones that want to make it into more of a hobby, more than a hobby?
I think if you're trying to make it more than a hobby and you're trying to go for a more so career or become a streamer and make some income or even like make yourself a future with it, I think the biggest thing to know and understand is that you have to promote yourself and carry yourself in a very positive way. Mainly because a lot of the community, and I'd say pretty all of the community, watches streams to make their own day better and pick themselves up. So for example, I know like me, myself, Break and Phone, we're all like there just to give people a good time more than just play the game. Like yes, some people might watch us just to play and just because we're good at the game, but I feel like you just gotta build an environment where people want to be around and they have a reason to come in, which usually is the main thing.
Yeah, and I think people don't realize how challenging streaming is. It's not just pick up a game and stream. I think there's a definite huge mental aspect to it, because you basically have to put on that face and be happy and be that person for everybody else. So it's harder than it looks is what I would tell him, but I would tell him not to give up.
Yeah. I like what you said. I can definitely agree with me doing this podcast. Like the day I had, oh my goodness. You guys know the day I had. But at the end of the day, you got to be positive and keep that smile. And that's what I'm doing. See?
Yep.
Malcolm said, great information. He shared, man. I appreciate you, brother. Big shout out to Real Talk 100 Radio, man. That's my guy, Malcolm, right there. Lil Red said he never bought. Lil Red never bought a V-Bucks, a single beat of V-Bucks.
You're lying.
Grady said he's not entertaining enough to stream.
He streams. He's lying.
He definitely streams. He was
definitely
actually
streams.
streaming his homework today.
What
Let's,
it is. They're an entertainer, not just a gamer. So
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people forget that, you know, being on stream, it's like the same thing as like, I know me and you, Jay, have the music industry in common. A lot of people forget that there's some things that like can't be brought up or said and stuff like that. So sometimes a lot of streamers like forget and they say things, and sometimes like the toxicity in a game can get too far, and it just takes one time, you know, to say the wrong thing and you lose a lot. So I think if I had to give any advice to like younger kids that want to be a streamer and do it professionally, it's to not have a childish mindset, because it can definitely get hard, and it's a very serious thing when you get to a higher point, and it just takes one thing to like small to break it. So
Yeah. I'm glad that you said it. That's definitely true. If you want to, my advice I'm gonna give: if you want to turn your hobby into a business, you're gonna have to run it like a business. You can no longer run it like a hobby. You know what I mean? Like you said, you gotta watch what you say, watch what you do, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be in the public eye. You know what I mean? You're a public figure. So I definitely agree with that. I'm glad you said that. And Grady said Grady said he still hasn't finished his homework.
come do my homework.
Oh man. So outside of gaming, let's talk about other hobbies. Or what other hobbies do you guys have?
Music. I love to go to concerts, adventures as I love them. I love adventures. I love going places I haven't been before. And I like the atmosphere of concerts and music, of all types of music, from heavy metal to rap. So
Okay.
I'm actually trying to lose weight at the moment, so I think the biggest two things I can give you outside of gaming and streaming would be, one, as you might be able to see behind me, I have a running machine on the floor, and I'm actually trying to learn to play the ukulele at the moment.
All right. Awesome.
For me, I'm not a gamer for 2LX. I'm actually one of their graphic designers. So that's my hobby and passion. I'm currently in college for the second time, getting a second degree. That's around graphic design. I also have my photography business, and I am a mom. So if I'm not working or doing school, I'm hanging out with my kid.
Cool.
And me, I go on adventures with Breakin' a lot. So it's a lot of concerts, a lot of getting out of the house and just going somewhere new. I'm a full-time plumber, and currently, since I just moved to Connecticut, I'm in the process of about to have to go to school for it, even though I have almost 10,000 hours experience doing it. So that's going to be my hobby.
Are you a journeyman?
I'll be a journeyman once I get this schooling done.
Congratulations on that. I used to be a plumber myself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Michelle has a great question. If you guys had a choice to live in the game world, which world would it be?
That's hard.
That's definitely hard. They all seem terrifying, honestly.
Yeah, I ain't trying to go to war, but
I don't know. I'd pick World of Warcraft just because you get to ride on like the really cool like birds and like tigers and stuff like that they have. So
I'm not sure if I want to be trapped inside a car hitting a ball around doing 360.
no.
Nah, you just get sick.
I'd probably say Far Cry.
Okay.
Far Cry seems terrifying.
It would be, but
let's all agree to be in a zombie video game together and be a group
Honestly,
and
yeah.
live.
I think for me, it's gonna be the world of Final Fantasy, because it's most closely related to like real world scenarios.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Grand Theft Auto. Steal
I
me
like
a car
it.
and
Oh,
go.
man.
5 stars, I'm gone.
Oh.
I like it. Everybody in the comments, let's hear y'all answers. Brim said Starfield.
I think I'm gonna change my answer and go for Cyberpunk. I want to be in the future.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna go with Super Mario Brothers. No, I'm gonna go with Mario. I'm gonna go with Mario Go Kart. Yeah, let's do that.
Be
Michelle
racing
said
around the
music.
tracks.
Man, that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. What advice would you guys give to up and coming gamers, or just the next up and coming generation in general? What advice would you give them when it comes to chasing their goals and dreams?
It's a job like any other. Don't stop grinding. Keep consistent and never give up.
Have fun with it too. Don't forget to have fun in the process.
I think consistency would be my big one.
I think
Say that again, Husky.
Consistency would be my big one. I think that's the main thing that I've learned, at least.
I like it.
The one thing I tell my daughter all the time is that even if someone isn't supporting what you're doing or what you like, as long as you're, supportive of yourself and doing it for you, then that's all that matters.
100%.
I like. Excuse me. Before we end the interview, we're gonna have one more question. Where do you guys see your organization 5 years from now?
Oh man.
Larger. Honestly, grown in size, definitely. Involving a lot more games, I think, to make other people feel like it's a home for them as well. And pushing towards the competitive side of games as well.
Awesome. In saying that, man, this was an amazing interview. Very informative, very, very informative. I've learned a lot. You guys definitely sold me. Definitely send me that link. I want to do some game nights for real. Definitely. It's funny you guys said that because I was thinking about doing a adult spelling bee, like a game night.
Oh my gosh.
But we like a drinking game, I don't drink, so I'll just be the host. But but yeah, I definitely would love to be involved in y'all game like that. It definitely sounds amazing for real. In saying that, we're gonna go ahead and end this interview. I appreciate everyone watching Facebook, YouTube Music. Big shout outs to all my people. Big shout outs to Low Rock Entertainment, Royal Marathon Urban Outfitters, Houston Rocco, PSK 13, Rich Alexander, OZ the DJ. Man, y'all keep doing y'all thing. You guys can catch me tomorrow night at I forget the name of it. I'm about to mess this up. Oh my goodness. Comedy show. Black Smooth. That Boy Stupid. We're gonna be at the comedy show tomorrow night. Sorry for the wait. That's the name of the title of the show. Y'all catch us tomorrow in Westheimer's. Get your tickets. $60 for table, $20 for seats. In saying that, it was amazing to sit here and converse with you guys. Like I said, very informative. I love what y'all got going. Whatever y'all need me to promote, just send to me, and I'll promote on all my platforms. Definitely. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and I wish y'all success beyond your imagination. For real. Everybody watching, appreciate you guys. We out of here. It's Friday.